Welcome back to another episode of Bad Restaurant Reviews. Today we putting McD's on blast. Comment below your worst McDonald's experience. We were in the drive-thru for over 15 minutes, and only 2 cars were ahead of us. And when we got our food, the fries were overcooked and cold. I asked for my cookies to be microwaved and they said they would and didn't do it. I didn't tell them before pulling off because I know I would have to pull over and wait another 10 minutes. Slow service. Employees were terrible. I visited twice for breakfast. The boy who was handing out orders was not calling numbers. He'd just say what was in the bag, which was inaudible because he barely opened his mouth to speak. I sat in the drive-thru for over 40 minutes for a cheeseburger and fries. I was very irate. This is the worst customer experience ever. If you can, please avoid this place. This McDonald's has the rudest employees and manager. I will never spend my money there again. The cashier working the lobby was not only rude to us but also didn't listen when we placed our order, and didn't pay attention because we had to get the kids drinks and our meal drinks after having to show her the kids meals, and our meals came with the drinks. Need to be closed down. Trash never be taken out. Nobody can be in there, and it's still taking 10 minutes to take your order. Food be cold. Need a new management and staff, or need to be closed down for good. 1 star is me being nice. Nasty microwave food. Only thing they actually cook are the hurry up and eat 5-minute then they're cold french fries. The location is next to a homeless shelter. LOL. Management needs to step up and burn some of that fat by cleaning as customers exit the location. Cashier was rude. Also put in wrong drink choice. When I received breakfast sandwich, it was cold. Waited 20 minutes for a replacement. Had to wait again because my cheese wasn't on replacement. The panhandlers in the parking lot seem to get more accomplished than the employees do. We finally just wrote off the $12 and left without the food. Horrible. Worst McDonald's in the St. Louis area. They forgot something on my order every time. Unfortunately, it is sad I had to stop going to this McDonald's. I'm giving a 1 star because every time I order from them my orders are always missing items. More than one. The employees are rude and managers are as well. For no more than was in McDonald's sure was slow help. The night before, the shake machine was broke. Was it broke or someone didn't order the makings? Really disappointed in that McDonald's. So I come at 12:55 am and there's nobody serving anybody. Nobody says if they're open or closed. I've always had bad customer service here, but 4th of July weekend is the worst, especially when you have customers from out of town wanting to eat, and I'm still here. Nobody has came and said a word. Totally unprofessional. I will not recommend this McDonald's to anyone, especially to all the Uber drivers out there. Very unprofessional night overnight crew. Takes 45 minutes just for one item. Once the lobby closes, the drive-thru wait times are atrocious. I was picking up an Uber Eats delivery and I waited 37 minutes in line to pick up the order. Tried using the restroom at 10:30 PM, only for 4 men to come in the women's restroom and tell us we can't be in there. They proceeded to stand there with the door wide open yelling at us to leave. They should have locked the door if they were closed. No man should have ever entered the women's restroom anyway. Most horrible drive-thru. Laziest employees I've ever seen anywhere. Expect 10-minute wait even if there is only 1 car in front of you. Not just a single experience. Unfortunately, this is the only one near me. They suck. Customer service sucks. They don't know how to talk to people, and every time I ask for fresh fries no salt, they're dried up and refried. I wouldn't recommend them to anyone at all. They need to get rid of the whole team and hire a new crew. I was doing a pickup for Uber Eats and it took 35 minutes. The lobby was full of people waiting. The worst service I have ever had at a McDonald's, and I've been going over 40 years. Night staff would rather smoke in the lobby than take an order. Only because McDonald's is one of the worst fast food places in the wood. No matter which one you go to, I don't eat it and I need to stop giving it to my nieces and nephews. It's not good for anyone. Service is very slow. The inside closes very early. There is a heavy population of less fortunate people in the area. Some of the staff could use a lot of customer service training. They were rude and inattentive. Horrible service. Mr. R, management staff, was very slow and not completing orders. The young lady on the register was very helpful. Horrible. Food tasted old. Buns had mold. Service was horrible. Avoid this McDonald's. Worst McDonald's I have ever been to. Plain and simple. Worst service and food ever. Fries redipped. Burgers cold. Cheese not even close to melting. Worst McDonald's I have ever been to. Rude workers cussing at customers. Will never be back at this establishment. I ordered my food and pulled to the next window to be told, "She didn't tell you, we only accepting cash right now." I was on my timed lunch break, so I wasted time waiting in line. A homeless man was drinking out of the soda fountain and it smelled bad in there. The food was cold and not thoroughly cooked. Horrible service. Horrible food. Poor management. How are you going to run out of meat and you serve hamburgers? SMH. Newly renovated and the restaurant is still filthy on the inside and out. This would have to be one of the worst McDonald's I've ever been to. The people were rude. Could care less about anything. No ice in the ice machines. A worker said that sweet tea cost extra. Said it was sweet tea cost more. Fell out of work there and it was so awful. I don't know if I survived from eating the sandwich I bought from there. They probably put something in it. Fries are hard. Homeless people all over the lot. Can never get order right. There's even homeless people in tents sleeping next to the lot. Dirtiest McDonald's I've ever seen. Ordered a pop and a hash brown. While I waited far too long for that, I took a look around. Filthy kitchen and workstations. So I decided to just skip the hash brown. If there was 0 stars I would give that to them. They seem not to care about business. They can go out of business now. If I could give them 0 stars I will. The drive-through waits are always 20 minutes plus. Workers have attitudes as if they don't want their job. Employees are very rude. Ice cream machine never works. They are rude about, and when asked for my money back she didn't give me what I paid for it. I paid $1.19. She gave me $1.09. Will not return anymore. Very disappointing. A sign on the door said they close at 9 p.m. I got there at 8:03. The doors were locked. When one customer that was leaving, I went in and the lady inside said, "We're closed, get out." There was a black lady bleeding all over front door and sidewalk. I guess some guy beat her up. Police made us go through other door. The only employees are black. Why no white people? If it was more white neighborhood, they would be forced to hire black employees. It was filthy inside. Service was slow and bad. And the employees treated me bad. Really don't like it there. You people walking around begging and not able to enjoy your food because other people staring at you. Then this black, shaft looking ass dude walking around like you're in a store trying to steal. SMDH. I wouldn't even give them 1 star. Waited 20 minutes in drive-through with only one car in front of us. For a girl with an attitude to tell us we can order food on bicycles. Who knew? Creepy ass dude stereotyping all the black customers. I guess he's some type of bootleg security. Get rid of this sellout. I understand there is a problem with the homeless in this area. He is ridiculous. This place is freaking trash. They screwed up my order on 3 occasions. Also just now they gave me some cold fries and didn't even fill up the box. It has been several nights I've went there on my break and have been left at the intercom for long periods of time. Then I pull around to the window. They are just standing and talking. Never acknowledged any of the customers. In an incredibly unsafe area. Once went there and they couldn't serve me due to a shooting on their parking lot. Poor customer service as well. Ran by crackheads. Terrible service, terrible wait time, and terrible packaging. I'm a food delivery driver, don't know how their food tastes. Would never buy anything here for myself. Lady's purse was snatched off table while we was all eating. Scary place to be. Lock your cars, leave valuable in the car. Slow service. Order was wrong. After having to change our drink selection because they were out of Diet Coke, We were served orange juice. They had been sitting on the counter for a while without a lid. Cussed out at the drive-thru because they thought I didn't order, though I did already. Staff rude, management non-existent, food cold as hell. Staff got friends and little girlfriends hanging out being rude. Just throw the whole McDonald's away, goddamn. Evening crew is lazy, unprofessional and inconsiderate of people's time. Worst McDonald's in St. Louis. Always getting orders wrong. Ordered a chicken sandwich and was not fresh, and the lettuce was definitely not fresh at all. Unfortunately, we visited this establishment after a family trip to the City Museum. Upon entering the building, the cashier announced that the bathrooms were both out of order. How are they using the restroom and washing their hands? Thanks but no thanks. This awesome group of 11 will not dine here. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Until next time.